In this lecture, we will see how to create this model. This is the solid model, but we will use some surface to create this model. And especially here, I'm going to use variable radius fleet, which is the important portion in this model. So this is the sectional view, front view, and from AA, this is section view. And one section BB is this one, and two isometric. So first of all, I will start from this. So let's start with this xy plane, and 52 is the diameter of first circle. Exit and extrude it, and this is 46, so keep it 46. Now go to the front view. This is the front view. Click, and I'm going to create this upper arc, and for this I need a intersection curve, so use this intersection curve. This is the face and the plane. See, this line is here, it is a little bit blackish, so change. Now it is here. Go to arc and draw an arc. Now dimension it. This dimension is 20, and this dimension is 46, and this dimension is C90, and the radius is 210. Close. So sketch is fully defined. Make this line as a construction line, reference line. Exit. Now extrude. Select this and extrude it symmetrically, so both side it will come. And I'm using trim, so trim about this. Sorry, this is not the target. Target is this, and surface tool is this, and okay. Right now, from the top, select this, and here okay, and go to project. I'm going to project this circle and draw the line. Start from here and don't touch here because it will not match properly, so make a line a little bit inside. Okay, and use this trim to remove this one, and I'm using mirror curve and the line, and again dimension. So 25 is this line is 25, and here it is 40. Close and delete this extra one, and finish. Extrude it. Select this complete, and up to next. Okay, it is merging with this, means it is unite with the previous one, so select this to none. Okay, hide this. Now the thickness is 6, so I'm using associate copy and use this pattern geometry. Select this one, and the direction is this. Two instance at a distance of 6, but in reverse direction. Okay, and now again I'm using this trim body. Trim it about this and reverse the direction. Okay, now hide all the surfaces and the curve. Right here I need some fillet, so 10 is the radius. Select, and the radius is 10. Here it is 10, and here also. Apply and cancel it, and it is hollow from inside, so I'm using shell, and the thickness is 3.5. See here it is 3.5. Remove this. Okay, now join it so that both will join, both will combine, so unite this and this. Okay, and I need one fillet 15 here, so go to this fillet, and 15 is a radius. Click this and click this one, apply. And on the top, here on the top 2 is a radius, and lower side also 2, so 2, select it, apply. And lower side I will see here it is 15, but on the other side on the corner, if you will see here it is a little bit less. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, and I'm adding this point and this point and one middle point. So select this intersection of this plane and this edge. This is the point, right? And this dimension is, this value is 15. Here it is, so change it to 15. No, it is not 15. Here it is 2. Here it is 15. Change it to 15, right? And okay, or apply, right? Now fill it. 2 is a radius. Click it and apply, right? So this portion is now completed. And this upper one, this radius is not correct, so double click here. And here also I'm going to add one point. So select intersection between this and this arc. This is the intersection, and again endpoint of this and endpoint of this, right? And this first one is 15. See here it is 15, and here it is 3. So click this, it is 3, and click here, it is also 3. So it is 15, 15. Here it is 15, sorry, it is 15 here, and 3 here, and 3 here. And I think it is uniformly distributed. Okay, if, and click OK. Now inside, again use this fillet. This is the edge and intersection point between this plane and the curve, right? One point. And here it is this radius, we are discussing about this radius. It is not visible anywhere, but in opposite side, in this side, it is 12. So again select this and click, and this second one is 12, and okay, see, and go to sketch. And this is my, no, sorry, reset. Here one circle, and the diameter is 20, and one square is there. So I am using this one. Select both line and make them equal, and this gap is, the distance is 12 square, so 12 is the side. And finish, and extrude this. Go to extrude, and this connected curve, and this connected curve until next, and click OK, right? and some fillet is still there. So here and here it is also 2, so select 2 mm, apply, and here also apply, cancel. Okay, so let's match it. Go to view, add section, and say this. It is properly matching. One more thing, this shape is also still remain, so I'm going to sketch this shape on the bottom, but its orientation is not properly, so I'm using new plane method. Go to this and plane, and use new plane, and from here show plane, and my plane is this one, horizontal axis is this, and keep this as origin, and okay. Now draw a rectangle, draw one circle, one arc, right? Make this line as a reference, make this line as a reference. Now dimension it, and the dimension is 12, radius 24 will be the dia, and same here 24 is the diameter, and this gap is not given anywhere. Here it is not given, so I'm selecting this as a 12. I will change it if it is required. So first delete it. Now pick this point and this point and change it to 21. I think 21 is suitable now, and some fillet is there. So go to this fillet, and this fillet is 5 radius. Finish, and go to curve and project. This is the curve on this face. Projection vector is this. Okay, hide this curve, and now I'm going to divide this face using this divide face. Divide this face. My curve are this. Okay, and now I'm using offset region, and this offset distance is zero point 0.5, so enter zero point 0.5, this and this second face, but it should be in reverse direction so that it will create a pocket. Only the holes are remaining, so this is the model you can create. I will share this drawing with you. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.